Hello, happy new month, and welcome to the month of June. I really want to share something with us, but first of all, I really want to thank God for the month of May. It was indeed the month of favor, supernatural favor. You know, one of the pastors on set with Pastor at the last communion service, made reference to Psalms where he said, "Yet the set time to favor Zion has come." And truly, it was indeed a set time for me. It was indeed the set time for me, as I was able to achieve all I set out to do in the month of May. Glory be to God. And I really want to thank God for our dear man of God, Reverend Chris, for giving us a guide, by the Spirit, for giving us a monthly guide, monthly direction. I really want to thank God. You see, while I was listening to Pastor Chike, I think some days ago, where he was ministering to students in the southeast, I think in Sukkah, he made mention of some things, that we need to do to be very successful in life. And one of the things he mentioned was power. And under power, he talked about the power of the Holy Spirit and the power of knowledge. So I really want to focus on the power of knowledge. While he was explaining that, he made reference to a story, like a parable. I don't know if it was real or just a parable, but I drew something from that story of a professor, who was sailing on a canoe, a boat, with a very young boy, who is good in swimming. So while they were sailing, instead of him to encourage the little boy, he started to intimidate the guy, asking him several questions like, do you know about biology? Do you know about geography? Do you know about astronomy? And each of these questions, the boy kept on telling him, no. I guess what he was telling the boy? Each response the boy gives to him, he tells him, you've lost 25% of your life. You've lost 25% of your life. If I was a little boy, I'll feel bad. I'll feel intimidated. But guess what? After some hours, things changed. There was a very serious storm that now you need to apply the knowledge of swimming. Guess what? The boy said, Prof, do you know how to swim? The prof said, no. The boy said, now, Prof, you've lost 100% of your life. Immediately the boy jumped into the water and found it and looked for his way out. The rest is history. Like I said, it may be a parable, but it's an illustration that we really need to look into carefully. There are some lessons the Holy Spirit opened my eyes to see, which I want to share with you right now. One of them is, never you intimidate someone with your knowledge. 2, always acknowledge other person's idea or knowledge. 3, always respond to other person's idea or knowledge. 1, never intimidate. 2, always acknowledge. 3, always respond. Why? Okay, imagine the pilot telling Jesus, do you know I have the power to set you free and I have the power to arrest you? What did Jesus tell him? He said, you have no power except the one that is given to you from above. So I am saying to you today that is listening to me, maybe you're a professor, you're a doctor, you're a teacher, whatever it is you are, you have no knowledge except the one that is given to you from above. So stop intimidating people with that you know. Quit intimidating people With that, you know. Recognize every idea as long as it's good to God and it's good to humanity. Recognize it. You could be in a board meeting, maybe one of the lowest staff in the meeting, or staff meeting. Let me use staff meeting. One of the lowest person in rank can bring an idea that will make the company to skyrocket. That is the reality. Yeah, that is the truth. So we must encourage. Do I use the word encourage? Yeah, we must encourage every little idea that we have. Probably you're a doctor, a female doctor, you're a female teacher, and you have a cook, you have a nanny at home, and because you think the knowledge of cooking or the knowledge of what will I use now? Maybe taking care of the home is nothing compared to what you know. Do you know that that little thing can save your life? That little thing can put your family all right? Do you know? So in order not to stretch this, the main thing is quit intimidating people with what you know, because it's God that gave it to you. And He gave it to you to solve problems and not to intimidate. Everything we know, like I said, as long as it's good to God and it's good to the people, it's for you, it's for me, it's for all of us to solve problems. Let's start using what we know to solve problems. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best in this month of June. God bless you. I remain Pastor Zizi. Bye-bye.